or spend a day at the beach, we're showing you how to celebrate summer in a snap. Michael's kicking things off with a quick and easy 5 in 5 that's a guaranteed crowd pleaser. Carla's making a home viewers easy dessert. And Mario's grilling up one of his family's favorites. The summer fun starts right now on the Chew.
You do not have to look any further than the best movie musical in history, Grease, for some of my favorite words of wisdom. Summer lovin' happens so fast. Yeah, it does happen fast. So today we're packing the hour with quick, delicious bites for summer in a snap. Let's start off.
Tell me more, tell me more.
I will. Would you like to hear about what we're going to eat right now?
Yes.
Summer tasting. We have lobster bisque fries from a place called Extra Fancy here in Brooklyn, New York. Well, we're in New York, but they're in Brooklyn, New York. And it's a New England spin on a Canadian classic, sort of. It's like a poutine-ish. Deliciously crispy fries topped with lobster bisque gravy, lobster meat, and shrimp. Don't mind if I do.
This would be just about right at 2 a.m. leaving the disco.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
And it's a little spicy.
Yeah, it's delicious. I love their bisque.
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
All right.
Good.
Bring it on, Summer.
Nice work, Extra Fancy.
Oh, all right, well.
No, I was going to say, give me your line again.
Tell me more, tell me more.
We have cocktail pouches now to go with that. Yes, right? Why didn't I think of that? They're from Claudaddy, which is a Creole restaurant in New York City. They're like Capri Suns, but they have booze in them. And 10 different varieties. We have Just a Dream. Who's drinking that? It's
Me.
You. Okay, I gave you the virgin, though.
Oh.
It's soju.
Soju.
Not you, Michael. Soju, which is a Korean liquor. Mint, fresh pineapple juice, lime, and coconut puree. And?
Oh, it's so delicious.
Wait,
it is
it.
tangy.
I'm clogged.
Uh-oh.
How's the drink?
Oh. Saved her life. She nearly drowned. Oh, sorry.
Like?
I'm in a musical. It's delicious.
I love this.
You don't even like musicals.
Yeah.
It is so
But Tala, you're drinking the Sweet Georgia, which is soju, yuzu, cranberry, and prosecco.
That's good.
And I've got the Mardi Gras, which is soju, mint, passion fruit, and lime juice.
This is delicious.
This is a brilliant idea, too.
Oh, man. You know what would be awesome?
What?
If you could seal these up, put them in your pocket, and then have a straw that ran up your leg.
That's no fun, dude. You know what? You know what you just created? The fancy version of the tailgate beer helmet.
Oh, yeah. This is delicious.
Awesome.
Bag.
Thank you,
Somebody had to
Claudaddy.
say it.
Claudaddy, okay. All right, I want to ask you guys a question about social media etiquette in the summertime. Okay, I'm going to set up this scenario for me. You weigh in. You're at a pool party, right? Maybe you're in a bathing suit. Maybe you're just like, you're with your friends. You're like, all right, so I can show my lumps and bumps. I don't feel that bad about it. Then one friend starts taking out his phone or her phone and starts taking pictures of you while you're in your bathing suit. You don't feel great about that. They then post them on social media. What do you do?
I take my bathing suit off and show him a little more than he wants to see. If you're going to try to make me look bad on social media, I'm going to make you have to see a counselor for the rest of your life.
A counselor? Wow. That's not bad. It looks like
Wow, it's counselor worthy.
I know.
I suggest drowning them. That's all I really You come to our house for a party, you don't post. I post at my house.
Yeah.
You post at your house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You feel
And I only post food shots. I don't take anybody's misshapen butt and try to put it into my Instagram. It's not part of the story.
I agree 100%.
And they shouldn't be stuck. I mean, unless someone wants to. Man.
You're going to ask them permission.
I mean, I guess you can always put up a sign saying, look, we're going to be posting pictures. But I think if you wear it, post it. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to go.
What?
If you
mean
wear
it's
it,
fair game.
It's fair game.
If you wear a bathing suit in your friend's backyard, it's fair game for the entire
Yeah,
internet.
that's not like you're at the beach, Carl.
No, I meant the beach. Did you say your backyard?
I don't know why we always give you the virgin ones. We should just get you cranked up.
You should just be hammered.
Yeah, I mean, just drink.
Moving on. I said you're in your friend's backyard.
Your
pool,
friend's backyard in a
I wasn't
semi-private
actively
space.
listening.
Right, there you are.
All right, but you're saying at the beach, then it's fair game.
Well, of course, because you're in the public.
yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
different.
Going to a concert with a weird...
What if your friend owns the beach?
Private and public are totally different.
Okay, all right, whatever. Okay, look, everybody.
Carla comes to my beach and she can wear whatever she wants and she knows that we will only post what we approve.
All right. Everybody loves a good internet meme, right? So we challenged our viewers to caption some of our more unfortunate moments, and now we're going to read some of our favorites. So here is the first photo. There it is. It's of Carla Hall.
Oh.
And the caption is, it's pronounced Carla.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
All right, here's our second photo. It's Michael Simon whipping off his hairnet. The caption is, when you nail the audition for Magic Mike 3.
So terrible.
Wow.
What was with the tongue out, too?
I know.
You're a hot mess, that day.
Yeah, I got issues. That's what I'm going to wear in my backyard pool party.
Just that.
Just the hairnet.
Yeah.
All right, here's our third photo. Mari Batali with a cute little face. The caption is, ooh, I didn't know the seat vibrated.
Don't post this.
And here's our final photo.
That's Clinton Kelly, by the way.
The caption is, the perfect look for those moments when you need to sleep through the conversation. Which is exactly what I was doing at the moment. Okay. What other summer fun do you guys have coming up in today's show? I'll start with you, Michael Simon.
Oh, okay. I've got a quick and easy summer 5 and 5. It's going to be grilled chicken thighs with a honeydew relish.
Well,
Exciting.
I'm going to be a live alert awake and enthusiastic because I'm cooking an original recipe from a mystery audience member, and the pressure's on to get it right.
And I'm making grilled lamb chops with plums and mint pesto for the win.
Nice. And I've got summer chips that'll help you snap out of it. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
We're celebrating summer in a snap. Today on the Tube.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Now, summer's all about soaking in the sun and spending warm nights outside, not standing over a hot stove for hours. Am I right? That's right, I am right. So I've got the perfect way to keep it quick in the kitchen. I have a little 5 and 5 grilled chicken thighs with a honeydew relish.
How'd you come up with that?
Just off the top of my head.
That's exciting. All right, well, we better get 5 minutes on the clock then, right?
Well, yep.
Okay, ready? All right, no time for stretching. Ready, set, go.
All right. So first thing is I have some chicken thighs here. They are boneless and skin on. When you're at the butcher, if you tell them to pound them out almost like for a scallopini, they will do that for you so they will cook quick. As I'm making this dressing, Clinton, if you can clean up that honeydew and then put a medium dice on it.
Hold on.
Clean it up.
Clean it up. Take the skin and seeds. Remove skin and seeds.
This looks like someone I know.
Simon, your melon's bigger than this melon.
It's my twin brother.
Exactly.
All right, so what we're doing here is we're making a quick marinade. I took olive oil, soy sauce, mustard, whisk these 3 things together. And this is one of those marinades that you should just kind of put in your arsenal because it makes everything that comes in contact with it delicious on the grill. So I now take the chicken thighs. I run them through the marinade. This is more of kind of I wouldn't let it in there if you were going to marinate it more than about 10 minutes because of the amount of salt in the soy. And then we lay these on our grill. And if you are really in a hurry, if you have an outdoor grill at home, you could drop the lid at this point, which will speed it up. If you're doing it on a grill without that ability, I have some bricks that we got nice and hot in the oven that when I flip them, I'm going to put it on. So, because the skin's going to cook really quick. How are you doing there, buddy?
Well, you know, it's a little stressful to take a round object and turn it into little square dices.
Dices?
Well, if it makes you feel if it makes you feel any better, your dices don't have to be perfect.
Oh, they don't. All right, that's good to know. Okay.
This is a summer dish, nice and rustic, hanging out with your friends. It doesn't have to get crazy. So look, we got that nice char because of that soy and the mustard. And now I'm going to take my nice hot bricks and drop them on top. So if you have a panini press, too, a lot of times they come with the lid, or you could steal your neighbor's brick. Either way. All right. So, in this bowl, we are going to add the onion. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. The chicken's not going to be done. Everything else will be perfect.
I lied. It was 2:30.
Right. So, I put in the onion. Here I have 1 bunch of cilantro. And I'm going to cut that, a nice chiffonade. When you're cutting a soft herb like this, we talk about this on the show a lot. The stems are every bit as tasty as the leaves, and I just wrap them in a nice little bundle and go as thin as I can on the cut, and that's all going to go on our salsa. One of the things that you see on TV is sometimes you'll see chefs going crazy over these herbs.
Yeah.
All that does is it knocks, all right, shut that. Did you say backyard? So if you just go one smooth pass with these, one nice smooth pass, you're not knocking the oils out of the herbs. So you're getting
that's good to know.
maximum flavor.
It took her 5 minutes to get that joke. Right, can I ask you a question? You've used both the words salsa and relish. Are they interchangeable?
I think they are in this case.
I mean, this looks like a salsa to me.
Yeah, I think a salsa and a relish is almost the same in my mind. And then when you get into the world of chutney, it's because maybe it's cooked down with a little bit of sugar and vinegar in it. So now we are going to take 2 whole limes and juice them. I think this is a great little trick, too. You don't need those fancy juicers that you see. Just take your tongs, put it in between, boom, boom.
Okay.
I know you like
my fancy juicer.
You like a fancy juicer.
All right, don't talk to me. I'm cutting.
You're running out of time.
I know. It's so
under a minute. We're still trying to get those into fancy dices.
If we don't finish on time and it takes another minute, we don't care because we still have 23 hours and 54 minutes left, Clinton. All right, so olive oil, we visualize that up. So we put in 2 parts oil to the 1 part of the acid. This comes over here, a little bit of cracked black pepper. Clinton, if you could take a nice big spoon. You're good. Put that in.
Put that in?
And then mix that together.
Okay.
Let's come over here. We got 27 seconds on our
27
chicken.
seconds.
See how these are looking? These are looking pretty good. I'm going to give them 1 more flip.
They're still looking flat.
Oh, they look good.
Yeah.
Oh, those look great.
Yes.
Right? See, they got that nice char on there.
10.
Don't rush me, Batali.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will not even be pushed by my signature segment. These chickens had precisely 14 more seconds to cook, and I wanted to make sure that they were perfect. So,
this segment has gone to hell in a handbasket.
It has. I am renaming the segment 5 minutes and 14 seconds. So there we go. We got the nice char on both sides, just like that.
I might have cooked that 14 seconds less.
And then we take our salsa, or relish, and we put that on top.
Yes.
Sorry, there's none for you guys.
You drizzle a little bit with some
A hell of a party in 5 minutes.
This is why I post the pictures.
And then I'm going to cut some up for my pal, Clinton Kelly.
Oh,
because he did all that great melon work.
Thank you.
Tell me what you think there, buddy.
You don't have to clap for that thing.
that's hot.
I love it. No, what's nice is the soy glaze. You got the soy glaze and the sweet, which is salty, and the sweet honeydew. Salty sweet. It's delicious.
Salty sweet is always delicious. You know what else is delicious? The Chew every darn day. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Right now on The Chew.
Welcome back to The Chew. You know, throwing a summer shindig should be a blast, but these days it seems that every party has a problem, so that's why you invited me. I'm here to show you how to turn that hosting frown upside down. It is time to snap out of it. All right. Michael, you're sweating up something bad over there. What's going on?
Clinty, I'm trying to have a little backyard table for my party. There's ants everywhere.
Oh.
How do I keep them away?
Oh, sweaty and annoyed. That is not a good look, Michael. You've got to yes, snap out of it. Here's a simple solution. Come on over here. I'm going to save your party, Mikey. Yeah. Do you have any soup cans lying around or any tuna cans?
Scads of them.
Scads of them. All right, I want you to take some empty soup cans out of your recycling bin, and then I want you to take either some burlap or some fabric, What are you doing, Mario?
Just checking the casserolization.
Okay. All right, now, you're going to take a little burlap in this case. I hot glued it to the bottom of a soup can. Do me a favor, hold it like this.
Oh, I will.
Okay. Upside down, please.
Yes, sir.
Not like this.
Now, I'm just going to tie some twine around
Slippery
here.
little bugger.
Don't screw this up. Remember the honeydew. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Now, flip it over.
Yep.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take 4 of these, right, and put them under the legs of your picnic table like this. Fill up the tin can with water, and then what you have done is basically created a little moat, 4 little moats around your table that the ants cannot climb past. Can you imagine that? And if you wanted to, you could blend in with the grass using some fabric like this, or get some moss and really blend in with the grass.
That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Are you feeling easy, breezy, beautiful now?
Like a summer flower, CK, like a summer flower.
All right. I'm going to get away from that summer flower. Mario, you look a little frantic. What's going on?
Too much coffee, Clinton, too much. No, there's kids coming, lots of kids. I said, everyone bring 1 guest, but I didn't mean kids. How will I keep them entertained? My kids left the house years ago.
There is no time for a tizzy, Mario. You've got to... All right, Uncle Clinty has got you covered on this one. You're going to create a bubble station using items you already have in your kitchen. All you need is some household dishwashing soap and some water, okay? And
What ratio, Clinton?
2 to 1.
Oh, fantastic.
2 parts water, 1 part soap. Okay.
Fantastic.
And then you're saying, I don't have any bubble wands.
I got nothing.
But you do have bubble wands in your house. You just don't even realize it. Do you have any pipe cleaners?
Oh, I clean a lot of pipes.
You can create a wand just like so.
Ooh.
Do you have cookie cutters?
I make a lot of cookies.
Cookie cutters make great.
Oh, here's what I heard. I heard you go like this.
No. Stop, you're getting soap on me.
Ah, there we go.
Also, a fly swatter can be a bubble wand. Uh-huh. Whee! And even a rubber band can be a bubble wand. Check this out. If you're really in a pinch, you take your rubber band like that. Boop-a-doop.
Oh.
There you go. That's going to keep the kids entertained for a solid 10 minutes.
You are magical, Clinton.
Maybe even the adults too. Do you feel better, MB?
I feel sprightly as ever, Clinton.
Oh, good. All right.
This is unbelievable.
Carla, are you all right? You're like barely moving over here.
Oh, Clinton, my party was a hit, but now I'm stuck with the cleanup. I'm exhausted. How will I go on?
Oh, Carla, you've got to snap out of it. Next time you're hosting, I'm going to tell you, clean up as you go along, and here's a great way to get the adults in the action. What did I say? The kids are going to be entertained for a long time.
I know. This is why I'm cleaning up.
All right. This has worked wonders in my backyard barbecues. You create a little cute trash and recycling setup, and you leave it outside with you. So what I've done in the past is either stack storage bins or any crates you might have on hand. You can just write glass on one, plastic on the other, and then have your garbage can nearby. This takes the guesswork out of it for your guests. So then you say to them, when somebody says to you, oh, do you need help cleaning up? You say, no, just everybody clean up after themselves, and this will go really quickly. So then the trash goes here.
Oh, my God.
The glass goes here. And the plastic goes here, and you're literally cleaned up in no time. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, Carla?
As long as you're putting it in the right bin.
All right. See, folks, happy host, happy partying. My job here is done, but you shouldn't go anywhere because Mario is cooking up a summer supper when we come back. Don't go away.
Summer in a snap. Today on the Tube.
Welcome back. I get a lot of questions from you guys at home. Mario, can you take me around the town for a ride on your Vespa?
What, do they ask
I'm
you
drunk
like that?
when I hear that. Mario, what do you do with all those fleece vests when the weather warms up? And especially, Mario, what's your go-to snappy supper to whip up for a hungry family? Well, my friends, the answer is lamb chops. They're truly a grilled masterpiece, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite recipes today, grilled lamb chops with plums and mint pesto.
Wow.
So easy, you can make these in the amount of time it takes to ride the Vespa around town with one of your favorite fans. So we start with the lamb chops, and we season them. Now, you can always remember, you could just season with salt and pepper, but when you are dealing with 2 Iron Chefs, why would you waste your time doing such a silly thing? So I like to make seasoned salts. I take 1/2 cup of kosher salt, 1/4 cup of ground black pepper. I take a pinch of mint or a handful of fresh mint and the zest of 2 lemons, and I zap it in my food processor like that, and suddenly I have a minty, lemony salt that just goes on like this. And it adds another entirely different level of flavor that makes it fantastic. Simon?
I'm on it.
Could you rub on these?
Oh, I would rub your meat, yes.
Whew. That's what you get when you give them a Vespa ride. So, all right, so then we take some plums, and we're going to cook them at the same time because you want to caramelize them. And what you do is you just toss them in the pan like that. I mean, in a bowl like that, and we take extra virgin olive oil and a little salt, and we cook them at exactly the same time because you want to cook them all the way through. You want them to be almost like a roasted full fruit, not just something with a little grill mark on it. So we take just salt and pepper on this because we don't want them to mimic the flavor of the actual lamb chops. We want them to be a contrast, something that's totally delicious like that. Simon, how are we feeling over there?
I'm good.
You feel like putting them on the grill?
I would love to.
You're going to drizzle them with a little olive oil first?
I'm going to give them a for shizzle, yes.
For shizzle?
For shizzle, but drizzle.
Oh, man. Snoop Simon is over here, apparently. All right, so now the sauce that goes with that is a mint pesto, which is equal parts mint, basil, a little bit of garlic. So I'm going to take some of those stems out. And it's just like a regular pesto. You can put cheese in. If you didn't want to put any cheese in it, you don't have to. If you didn't want to put any nuts in it, you don't have to. But when you're making a pesto, the key is to grind the herbs first till about halfway where they're supposed to be. Then you throw in just a little bit of nuts. I'm going to take about a tablespoon of untoasted pine nuts. And I'm going to pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. The trick is that a lot of people think you want to make this into what looks like a vinaigrette. It should be smooth and really oily. It shouldn't. It should be a little bit more like a paste. I want this to be almost like the texture of mustard, more so than the texture of a drippy oil. So I put less stuff in. Then I season it with just a little bit of salt. Simon, you want to put the plums on the other side of the grill? Cut side down, please.
Yes, chef.
Thank you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add just a little bit of oil. When I say a little bit, I generally refer to a half a gallon. But in this case, I'm using about 1/4 of a cup. And I just want it to come together so it's all moistened like that. So maybe that was like a half of a cup. And then I'm going to take the classic Parmigiano Reggiano, the undisputed king of cheeses. And I'm not going to put it all in at once because I want to make sure that I get the texture right more than anything else. I can always add the flavor of more cheese by sprinkling on it the last second. So now that is what a pesto should look like. See, it doesn't necessarily look like an oil or vinaigrette. Right, you can see leaves, you can still see the grinding nuts and the pieces of parm.
Yeah.
Because that, for me, gives me a little bit more of a sauce feel to it. Because when I'm putting it on the meat, I just want it to be more like a condiment. I don't want it to be like a steak sauce or a dipping sauce. In this case, also, this would be exactly how I would want to do it if I was making a pesto for pasta. Because basically in the summer, when you cook your pasta, you take it out 1 minute short of the cooking instructions, you throw it in the bowl after you've drained it really, really nice. Then you just spoon the pesto on top of that and you toss it. You never put it in a pan.
Right.
But by it's continuing to cook through its residual heat, it's going to stay through. It's going to cook the pesto through just barely, but it's going to dress like a salad. So we have our pesto. We have our grill.
On Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for exclusive Chew content you won't find anywhere else.
Welcome back. I'm just finishing up my grilled lamb chops with plums and mint pesto. You can see the plums have charred nicely on both sides. The lamb chops, all I did was make an interesting seasoned salt by taking both mint, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some lemon zest, and sprinkling that on. And if you kind of wanted to marinate them in that seasoned salt for like an hour before you grilled them, that would also be a good idea. Now, this dish is something I serve at my summer house in Michigan all the time because you can cook these lamb chops so quickly. There they are, overlooking the beach, just like so. So what you do is you just take them to the plate like so. And everyone's not been waiting a long time because the grill at the beach is much hotter than the one we have here in the studio. Would you say so, Simon?
Yeah, your grill at the beach is the finest quality.
It's a fine quality grill. And then what we do is we go like this.
Oh.
Now, in the summer, people will ask me, what would you drink with this? Clinton, what would you drink with this?
Oh, I don't eat lamb, so I don't know.
Rosé.
I was going to say rosé would be nice. What's the wine, the red wine that you serve chilled? Is Lambrusco.
Lambrusco would be an excellent choice.
Lambrusco.
But also a rosé for me because I like a rosé all through the day and all through the night because it just seems to make a lot of sense. Now let's take a taste.
Wow.
Try the plum, Clinton. It's
I'm going to have a
unbelievable.
plum. I'm excited about that.
I love food with a handle, buddy.
Mario, the way that the plums, the tartness cuts through the richness of the lamb and the mint is really delicious.
And just about any fruit that you get all summer long, including even cherries, you can just strew them onto the grill and give them a little bit of a char. It makes something so interesting. It's almost even a substitute for sauce.
Yeah.
Like the sweetness of that compared to the grilliness of some beautiful meat like that makes it all the world.
But I got to tell you, I'm going to do this grilled plum situation. I'm going to take these plums, grill them, serve them warm with a scoop of ice cream on top for a dessert. That'll be good.
Also, right out of the Batali Clinton Kelly playbook, I got to tell you. Well, these are delicious. Let's just keep eating, everybody. What do you think?
Tell me more, tell me more.
Tell me more.
That's all the time we have. Come back tomorrow for even more food and fun. Don't forget to go to thechew.com for all things chew related. And have a fabulous day, everybody!